We have no idea where these drones come from, who owns them. We should be doing some very urgent intelligence analysis and take them out of the skies, especially if they're flying over airports or military bases. They should be shot down if necessary because they're flying over sensitive areas, whether it's planes that may be jeopardized or security at military bases. We ought to do a much better job. The Biden administration ought to be acting more aggressively against these drones that have been reported, if only to tell the American people who owns them, who's flying them, what they are. The lack of information is absolutely unacceptable.
I'm concerned. I issued a letter to ask for more information, and I think there should be a lot more transparency about them.
Are you hearing from constituents?
Yes, I am. And elected leaders.
Are you expected to be briefed today?
I hope so. Again, I've been a little frustrated. There hasn't been enough transparency, letting people know what's happening. It's allowing a lot of potentially misinformation to spread, or at least fear. We should know what's going on over our skies, and I've asked for a lot more information.
It's a bit embarrassing. I think the real issue is, let's assume that this is innocuous, but look how vulnerable it presents us. You know, if we're allowing a major population center to have 4 weeks of drones in overflight and dozens of sightings in a given 24-hour period, what if that was occurring in every major city? You know, and what would prevent it? So we've got to get to the bottom of it. We've got to get control over airspace.
Senator.
No, it's a serious deal, man. We got to. I think it's a test. Somebody's testing us, and we're failing that test. This White House, this administration, they can study it, do all the reports, but until somebody knocks one of those dadgum things down and finds out what the heck they are or where they're from, we're not ever going to solve it.
What are the rules of engagement? When are they perceived as a threat that can be engaged? And I'm seeking clarity on that. In fact, I have a classified call in a few minutes on a number of subjects, and that will be one of them. To find out when should we engage, when do we view these as a physical threat or even a security threat that is worthy of taking down. And we need clear answers on that.
Chinese manufactured drones are a real and present threat to the security of this country. We ought to stop using them. Use American drones instead. Drones manufactured in China are a source of surveillance, data collection, other kinds of security threats. And I have warned repeatedly about the security dangers of Chinese manufactured drones. They ought to be banned. End of story.